Today, you become my husband and I your wife. There aren't many things I can say today that haven't come up at some point over the past 9 years, because from day one, you were my teammate, you were my best friend, and I've never had a moment of doubt since. So from way back in 2014, when I would hang around the pub after a shift for far too long, because I wanted to cross paths with you, to stripping wood chip off the walls in our first house, I just absolutely love our life together, and I feel so grateful. The mundane is never mundane when we're together, because it's humour, comfort, it's warmth, and I treasure every bit. When I think about the future, it's hard to imagine that much will immediately change after today. We will continue to bicker about who should make the next cup of tea, or who should get up to let the dog out. But now we can do all of those things as husband and wife. I am so proud of the person that you are, and I'm so grateful for all that you do for me, for the family, and for our fur babies. In the words of the late, great Queen Elizabeth II, wow, are my strength and stay. You are just the most incredible person. You have the ability to make everyone around you feel great and heard. And yes, that homeless man, that one time, had a bit of a tiny point. Sometimes in a dark room, you look a bit like Tom Hardy. Yes.
The silly faces you pull, the little dances you do when you're trying to get my attention away from my video games, the bad jokes you tell, your singing in Simish, all of the things that make up who you are. They might seem like small little quirks to some, but those tiny moments are why we are here today. Because there is no one on earth that makes me smile and laugh quite like you do. There is no one on earth that makes me... There is no one on earth that can pick me up when I'm down quite like you do. There is no one on earth that puts me first and has my back quite like you do. And I promise that I will do everything I can to make you feel the same way you make me feel.
Life with you is incredible, but we do know that in life there can come curveballs, and that's when we need each other the most. So whether it's a big gesture like shaving your head for Macmillan to support my mum, or an honour the memory of yours, or simply holding me for a bit longer after a tough day at work. It's the hard times as well as the good that show our love is immovable. And I promise that through any difficulties we face, we will remain a team and we'll pick each other up whenever we're needed. I just love you so much, Clem, and I want you to know that I always have your back, and I appreciate you always.
I promise to love you, to support you and cherish you, to listen to you, to fight for you, and to always argue about who is making the next tea. We both know that life is full of challenges, but also full of opportunities. And I'm going to be forever grateful that I am seizing one of those opportunities today by marrying you. I love you, always.
I'd come to Derby and picked up Clem, and we were sitting in their house. And I remember sitting in the living room and we were just having beers. It was all very quiet. Toby was there, Kat was there. It was just us, and we were having a little quiet moment watching TV, and I remember thinking that something was different. And it took me a while. I looked over at Clem and I was like, he's different. And then it hit me. He was happy. He was content. And I thought, how dare he? You're still happy, and you're going to be happy forever as long as you two are together. And that is wonderful. I'm so happy for you guys.
All of us here today wish you the joy and happiness that mutual love can bring. And so, having made the declarations required by British law that you are both free to marry, under solemn and binding contract with each other by the giving and receiving of wedding rings, I'm now delighted to declare that you are lawfully joined together as husband and wife, united in marriage. May your days together be long and happy forever.
May you have the love only two can know. May you go where only two as one may go. May the sun rise and set in your bounded hearts, and the moon never find you too long apart. May you cherish each other's dreams as your own, and turn stumbling blocks to stepping stones. May you brave life's mountains and miles together. May there be no storm your love cannot weather.